get pictures of and then kind of document it. Yep. Okay. Okay. We stick on both sides of the scale. Okay. Okay. I don't want to get to it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to get started here. Thank you for coming tonight. Before we begin, I respectfully ask everyone to please silence or turn off their cell phones during this time. Tonight, welcome to the 2021 Diman Regional Vocational Technical High School Awards Night Ceremony. I am Andrew Rebello, Assistant Superintendent Principal, and it is with great pleasure that I bring to the podium tonight's Master of Ceremonies, Angus Banoon.
Good evening, everyone. I speak to you all, teachers, administrators, family, and friends, at both the end of a road and the beginning of a new one. It's safe to say these past 4 years have been the fastest 4 years of my life, and past 2 haven't been exactly ideal. Seems like just yesterday, we were all overjoyed. 2-week vacation from school turned into a month, turned into 2 months. Now we're graduating. Happened pretty fast. My best friends were seniors last year. I really felt bad for them. No prom, no spring sports, and a not so normal graduation. But everybody was hopeful that our year would be more normal. This is my first time seeing this many of my classmates together since I walked the halls for the last time as a junior last March. It's nice to see half of so many familiar faces, but I kind of remember what you guys look like. You're all here today because there wasn't any quitting you. A pandemic shut the world down, and we all kept going. That just goes to show that tough times never last, only the tough people last. This year's been a roller coaster, full of ups, downs, loops, and spins, but we made it to the end. We're graduating. Today's the day for celebration as much as it is sadness. Some of your best friends were made here. Maybe you're sad that they're moving far away to college or going into the workforce. Maybe some of your worst enemies are here and you're over the moon, never having to see them again. Whatever the case is, just take a deep breath and look at the bigger picture. We all have decades left of life, thousands of new people we're going to see, thousands of new sites we're going to see, new opportunities we're going to be able to take. If high school has taught me one thing, it'd be to not dwell on all the small stuff. The more time you spend in your own head thinking about decisions you could have made better, maybe you could have tried harder in something, maybe you trusted someone who stabbed you in the back, there's less time you can spend trying new things, meeting new people, and maybe you even miss an opportunity in the future because you're too busy dwelling on the past. Absolutely no amount of you thinking about the past will change the past. It's the past. They say that the past is the past, but I'd even argue that the past isn't even really past. What you learn in the past, the knowledge you learn in the past, you take with you into the future. Making the decision to attend Diman Regional Vocational Technical High School is one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Every administrator that I've worked with at this school has had the success of every student front and center. I want to thank Mr. Ramadan for always having my back, making sure all my paperwork was in order, making sure I had the resources for my struggles this year. It wasn't exactly easy being completely remote. And making sure that all my transcripts were sent out to all my schools and everything was taken care of for my transition into post-secondary education. I want to thank Mr. Flam for always making sure I had an ID for the day. As a frequent in the old Dean of Students office. I'd like to thank Ms. Dufresne for her email a few days ago, both congratulating me and letting me know that I was salutatorian. Had to look it up, didn't really know what it was. But then I was able to read the last half of her email, and I had to whip up a speech in a day, so I'm also here now doing that, so thank you. Just because I chose to go to college after attending a vocational school doesn't mean that I'm not going to learn and not going to use anything I've learned in shop. My years in shop were fantastic. I walked into shop a couple weeks ago to pick up my boots that I left in my locker since my last time I had ever been in shop, junior year. Mr. Knox was the only teacher in there. He was my inspiration to choose the electrical program. I hadn't seen any of my teachers in over a year. He shook my hand, told me he was proud of me, told me there was more to life than just hard work. He encouraged me to work, get out in the world, see new places, and meet new people. Graduating high school really is a great achievement. I'm proud to be graduating at Diman Bengal. I'm proud of all of you for sticking through these past 2 years, even though they've not really been ideal. This class has always been a resilient bunch. I thank you all for your time, and congratulations to everybody. Dr. Elvio Ferreira. present the next award.
I am not Dr. Elvio Ferreira, he's a lot taller. But I'd like to present this award, the Honorary Diploma for Diman Regional. This year's candidate is Mrs. Maureen Pacheco. Let me tell you a little bit about Maureen. She's an absolute Diman legend. So this is an absolute honor to be able to give you this award. We're going to really embarrass you, so you're going to stand here while I list all of your accomplishments. She received her Bachelor in Science in History, Master in Education degree. She was hired in 1987 as a history teacher at Diman. From 1990 through 2015, she was an English language arts teacher. From September 2001 until 2015, she was the lead teacher in English language arts. From 2015 to 2019, she served as an MCAS coach. She served on the school grading committee, mentor leadership team, yearbook advisory, junior class advisor, summer school instructor, executive board Skills USA advisor, integration committee, grade policy committee. She's the national winner of CNN's Channel 1 Community. Maureen is a very humble person. She goes out of her way to please everyone she has come into contact with. She's donated one of her kidneys to her husband. She's known to family and friends as someone who works tirelessly to provide the best education possible to every student. She undoubtedly exemplifies the Diman strong spirit. And when we think about Diman alumni, and when we think about Diman itself, we're really built on the foundation of people like Maureen Pacheco. This year's honorary diploma recipient, Maureen Pacheco, thank you.
I want to thank the Diman community and also the school committee for this honor. When I came to Diman in 1987, I didn't know much about public education, let alone vocational education. But every day when I came in to school, I was so impressed because I witnessed and I recognized academic and vocational achievement of the student body. And so I made a commitment that my teaching career was going to be done. And I really appreciate this. Thank you very much. Everybody. I still miss everybody. Thank you.
So the next award is the Distinguished Graduate. This year's recipient is Mr. Jamie Manuels. Listen, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call people to the stage while I read their bios, but we're going to embarrass them. They've all worked very hard, so. Mr. Manuels has been an outstanding contributor to the electronics department since his arrival in 2010. He has proven to be one of the finest electronics instructors in the state. His dedication to the robotics curriculum is unmatched. He has developed a curriculum that is unmatched and proven through the various Skills USA competition his teams have won and placed in. His manner is kind and gentle. He is a great teacher. Mr. Manuel spends countless hours of his own time developing, adjusting, testing his curriculum. The robotics educational product that he has developed is timely and measured. His students are being taught real-world skills that students can directly apply to industry. He should be commended and honored as one of the finest teachers I've ever had the pleasure to know. His nomination was from Mr. Jonathan Picard, electronics teacher, grade 9. And quickly about Jamie, some days he even beats me into the school. His dedication is unmatched. Again, somebody that absolutely embodies the Diamond Strong spirit, Mr. Jamie Manuels.
First off, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Rebello, for those kind words, and I'd like to thank the whole Diamond community. Since I graduated back in 1996, some 25 years ago, and I appreciate everything the school has done for me. And the school has welcomed me back, and I'm so proud to be here as a teacher and help out the electronics department and to get our students to get out there in the real world and do good things. But this night is not about me in any way. It's about the class of 2021. Tomorrow they're going to be the new Diamond alumni. So let's hear it for them and offer them congratulations.
Mrs. Miller, could you please join me at the podium? To present the Honors Award as well as the President's Outstanding Academic Excellence Award will be Mrs. Miller. First up, could we get Jessica Costa to the stage? Angus Benoon. Corey Cavalier. William Gerard. Emily D'Souza. Cameron Pacheco. Jersey Ann Espinola. Morgan Mateo. Brianna Correa. Sene Lamar. it is a pleasure to present this year's top 10 students. Thank you, everyone. Head back to you. The next award is the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents. I am pleased to award the Certificate of Academic Excellence to Jessica Costa. The Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association. I am pleased to award the Student Achievement Award to Lorelei Hetzler.
Mrs. Torres, Assistant Principal of Technical Affairs, will present this next award.
Corey Cavalier is Diamond's recipient of the local Massachusetts Association of Vocational Administrators Outstanding Vocational Student Award. Corey? The Presidential Certificate of Merit from the Massachusetts Vocational Association is hereby awarded to Brianna Correa. Second Presidential Certificate of Merit is awarded to Jordan Morrow.
Mr. Michael Zajac, Interim Assistant Principal of Student Affairs, will announce this next award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Truly a very important award. Perfect attendance over 4 years. So just imagine, over the past 4 years, can you say that you were in every single day? So these two students have been perfect. So with great pleasure, I award the Perfect Attendance Award to two seniors, incredible, who have had perfect attendance over the course of their 4 years at Diamond. The recipients of this award are Cody Carrero and Nelson Fidel.
Dr. Kate Warren, our Assistant Principal of Academic Affairs, will present this next academic award.
Good evening. While we like to celebrate our top 10, we also like to really look at students who have certificates of achievement in the area of academic perseverance. These would be students who continue to truly work hard and give it their all for their entire time at Diman. And so, to that point, we would like to acknowledge Daniel Pleiss and Julian Santos for demonstrating academic perseverance over the course of their time at Diman Regional. Achievement for each of the undergraduate classes. This will be the top ranking student for each class. For the class of 2024, can we please bring up Lila Tebow? For the class of 2023, Kiana Prahl. Russell McComb. And for the class of 2021, Jessica Costa.
Ms. Lindsay Wood will present this next award.
Good evening. On behalf of the English Language Arts Department tonight, I'd like to congratulate Trinity Fox. put it simply, distance learning was hard for everyone. Parents, teachers, students, staff, but it was especially difficult for our seniors. As an extrovert myself, everything I once considered myself to be good at in terms of my teaching career was quickly stripped away from me. Conversing with my students face to face soon turned into me talking to a bunch of black tile screens. Asking students about their lives outside of school turned into a blank chat box. Lively class discussions in terms of literature and real-world experiences led to a lot of silence, especially in Trinity Fox's class. I can understand why students might not want to participate in conversations about Chaucer or Shakespeare while they're at home senior year. But Trinity always stepped up. She was rarely absent this year, if ever, and I always knew I could count on her to respond to my questions or let me know how she was doing when I asked, or help other students when they needed it. Trinity is the student who you want in your class no matter the setting. She was a leader in her class even when she didn't have to be. Part of me thinks Trinity spoke up most of the time because she felt bad for me lecturing to seemingly no one, but I know that that's just who she is, a leader, an empath, an intellect. She oftentimes saved my days by just engaging, which went a long way for teachers who struggled this year. Trinity is a hard worker with a good head on her shoulders. She is mature beyond her years. She fights for what she believes in. She is a superb writer and an even better analyst. In one of her final papers this year, Trinity wrote something that will stick with me forever, and I hope you don't mind me sharing. She wrote, "It's always easy to confront and fix other people's problems. Maybe that is why we judge so freely and give praise in silence. How easy fixing other people's problems is. It gives us time to forget our own." I am happy to praise Trinity's accomplishments out loud rather than in silence here tonight. I am proud to have been Trinity's teacher this year. She taught me in more ways than I think I ever could have taught her. I am proud to present this year's English Language Arts Academic Award to Trinity Fox. Congratulations.
Mr. Decio Matos will present this next award.
Good evening. My name is Decio Matos. I'm the head of the mathematics department here at Diman Regional. I'm here this evening to recognize an individual whose relentless effort, enthusiasm, commitment to learning and understanding mathematics has been truly remarkable. Seniors, you do not need one more person to tell you how challenging the past 16 months has been. You get it. You lived it. We all did. I'm here to tell you about a student who worked hard and asked for help when it was needed before all of our lives changed, by being an active learner in class and taking advantage of opportunities like the Saturday MCAS program. I am here to tell you about the resilience shown when teaching and learning changed for all of us by logging in every day to attend, get this, optional math classes. Signed up for optional math, who does that? Even logged back in after one of my classes was Zoom bombed by a group of teenage terrorists. I am here to celebrate a senior who still put in the effort and worked hard even as the calendar ran low on days and the nice weather made it ever more difficult to focus on the business of learning mathematics. The study of mathematics comes very easily to some people. Please don't repeat this, and I'll deny it if you do. But I have always been so jealous of those people. That's not who I am at all. I believe that I'm good at what I do today because I put in the work to understand my mistakes and overcome challenging content. That's what I found special about tonight's award recipient: the drive, determination, and dedication it takes to persevere while being faced with rigorous academics and a changing world landscape. These attributes are cherished and highly sought after in college military, and in the workforce. When I asked Mrs. Robertson about tonight's award winner, she told me, "This student has excellent attendance, completes all assignments, participates in class, and engages in lessons by answering questions. He has a great personality and an A+ average in mathematics and finance. I have also had this student as a sophomore, and he has been a shining light to me. I am very proud of him and the young man he has become." Ladies and gentlemen, please join me now in congratulating the recipient of the Diamond Mathematics Award for the class of 2021, Matthew Penny.
Mr. Tom Libera will present this next award.
Thank you, Angus. My name is Tom Libera. I'm the History Department head here at Diman Regional. The Diman History Award is given by the Social Studies Department to a senior who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement in our discipline. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origins, and culture is like a tree without roots, said civil rights leader Marcus Garvey. The study of the past continues to be an important component of the intellectual development of any well-rounded citizen. Indeed, the current political, health, and social crisis facing the United States all have roots in the historical past. The student who can analyze, interpret, and consider the founding documents and the ideals of the American experiment can fully understand and participate in solving our civic problems. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth, said JFK. History will always be about the truth. With all of its warts and scars, we must learn about the heroic triumphs, the unrivaled success, but also the pain and sorrow which came with our attempt to truly build that city on a hill. At our best, the Social Studies Department at Diman strives to do these things and deliver these messages each day. History, of course, is also her story. In this case, our recipient is a deserving senior who is the very essence of determination, responsibility, intelligence, and citizenship. She continues to impress in many different ways. She was our best senior AP Government and Politics student and showed that she truly understood what we the people means when she sought change in the prom schedule, in the graduation schedule, and whatever seemed to not be looking kosher to her. She understood that there was power in groups, there was power in voice, there was power in the citizen. Even though we may be students, we don't check our rights at the door. With great pride, the Diman Social Studies Department is pleased to give the Outstanding Social Studies Student Award and Small Scholarship to Hannah Blanchett.
Dr. Warren will again be announcing these next scholarships.
Seems that everybody else is much taller than me. So, Mr. Vicey, the head of our science department, had fully intended to be here tonight. And I'll tell you, in speaking about the science award recipient, I am positive he would have a ton to say. The award recipient for the science department is a wonderful, wonderful human being. While I can't speak specifically to his science work in the way that Mr. Vices could, what I can tell you is that this person is a young man who has always gone above and beyond. During his time at Diman, there hasn't been a single thing that we've asked him to do. There's a program we want to promote, there's a club we want to start, there's something we want to do. There hasn't been anything that he's said no to. He's always been excited to be part of the Diman team and part of the Diman family. And I would imagine if Mr. Vices were here, he would echo that statement fully within his science classes. The award recipient tonight has been involved in National Honor Society. He's a top 10 student, and he was the co-captain of the mathematics team. And so right now I'd like to welcome Mr. William Gerard to the stage to receive the science award.
Mrs. Mindy Gauthier and Mrs. Randy Costa will present this next award.
Good evening. The award for personal growth and achievement goes to a senior that during their 4 years at Diman Regional has demonstrated to their academic teachers a consistently positive attitude and desire for success, no matter what life has thrown at them. This student has repeatedly tried their best, stayed for extra help when necessary, and was laser focused during sophomore year while working on making sure they understood all the content necessary for passing their MCAS exams. Our award recipient has not only been a model for their peers in academics, but routinely offered to help others in and out of the classroom, fostering their own peer and adult relationships within the school community while looking for opportunities to be helpful. Most impressively, during this very non-traditional and challenging school year, our award recipient bounced back from accidents, absences, and challenges that could have given them every excuse to stay home and attend school remotely, but instead chose to be in school and attend shop and academics in person when they were able. For these reasons and so many more, this is why Jamie Aguiar is deserving of the award for personal growth and achievement tonight. Congratulations.
Mr. Aaron Soares will present this next award.
On behalf of the Physical Education Department, I would like to recognize Paige Cabral as the Physical Education Student of the Year. Paige Cabral has been an outstanding physical education student throughout her 4 years at Diman Regional. During her junior year, Paige earned the Shooting Star Student of the Cycle Award in cycle number 2 for her exemplary efforts during a yoga lesson. As a senior, Paige continued her success in health and physical education despite the complications of remote learning. Paige finished semester 1 in health class with a 100% average. During this semester, Paige developed a comprehensive health project demonstrating the importance of healthy food choices while maintaining a strict weekly budget. During semester 2 in physical education, Paige demonstrated physical literacy and the intention for lifelong fitness through her Fitness Plan weekly project, where she demonstrated her time management skills to develop a fitness plan incorporating yoga and distance running into her busy life while still finding time necessary to complete her chores and responsibilities at home. Paige also maintained 100% average for physical education. Paige is an exceptional student with an incredibly bright future. And from the phys ed department, she really, truly is Diamond Strong.
Mr. Jonathan Root and Mr. Mitch Sweet will present the next scholarship.
Good evening. The Diman Teacher Citizenship Award has been given annually since 1977 and is given to a graduating senior whom the association meets the following criteria: grades, attendance, extracurricular activities, work ethic, dedication to Diman. Each year, the Diman Teachers Association members are asked to nominate up to 3 seniors, whom they best feel meet the stated guidelines. The 2021 Teachers Association Citizenship Award is being given to 2 seniors this year. The recipients are Cody Ferrara and Lorelei Hetzler.
I'd like to ask members of the Diman Alumni Association to join me on stage and present the next scholarships.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and the class of 2021. My name is Dennis Abdel. I am a 1960 graduate of Diman Vocational High School. And this evening, I have with me Patricia Lake, who is our secretary, and our treasurer is David Auclair. Things changed in a matter of 2 minutes from the presentations that I was supposed to make, so I'm going to have to just jump from one thing to another at this point. The Diman Alumni Association is dedicated to raise funds for trade-bound and college-bound graduates. For example, this Saturday, the Diman Alumni Association will be hosting a golf tournament at the Swansea Country Club. Our president, Mr. John Zaveris, is running this golf tournament and has done most of the work on his own. We will all be there to help him out, though. The tournament is sold out. So let's get started with the alumni scholarships. We have 9 college scholarships at $1,000 each, and we have 8 vocational scholarships. So I'd like to get started. Okay. The first scholarship will go to Jessica Costa. And Jersey, and Espinola. Okay, we have four at this time. There's 4 trade scholarships. Devin Borges, Isaac Cohen, Cody Ferreira, Matthew Penny, and Sean Tripp. The Primary Care Alumni Scholarship. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Primary Care Alumni Scholarship to Nelson Fiddlex. By the way, these scholarships have been coming from people who support the Alumni Association, support Diman Regional in itself, and in some cases, the students' parents work for these companies, or it could be from a student who has been deceased. So, and the family has put together scholarships in their name. So, and they have, the Diman Alumni Association became the custodian to these scholarships. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Alan Costa Memorial Scholarship to Lorelei Hessler. The next 2 scholarships are donated by a retired school superintendent and her husband. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Edward and Martha Montleone scholarships to, I'm going to need help with this. Sang-Won, Lee Mayer, and Ryan Valancourt. behalf of the Diman Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Tom Branco Scholarship to Corey Cavalier. Tom Branco is a retired Diman Alumni president, and we try and honor those who have worked with the alumni in the past. On behalf of the Diman Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Mike St. Laurent Memorial Scholarship to Hannah Blanchett. The next scholarship is in the name of Mr. John Viveris, who is our current president and has put together, as I mentioned earlier, the golf tournament. So it gives me great pleasure to award the John Viveris Scholarship to Cody Carrera. On behalf of the Diman Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Ronald Sylvia Senior Memorial Trade Scholarship. Ron Sylvia to Cameron Mello. Ron Sylvia used to be a teacher in our House and Mill Carpentry, and Ron Sylvia Jr. is currently a teacher there now, his son. Emmanuel Manny Gaspar was a 1993 Diman Regional Vocational Technical High School graduate in the electricity program. After graduating, Manny was employed by Ralco Electric until his passing at the age of 25. Manny was a talented and valued employee and motivated others. During his illness, Manny became the catalyst for Ralco's decisions to expand the company's benefits offered to his employees, which often referred to as the Manny Gaspar benefits. It was an honor to have had him as an employee, the owner had stated, and has been forever missed. In Manny's memory, the scholarship is awarded to students who plan to follow into the electrical trade. This recipient is Adrian Bernier. John Miranda Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Miranda family, it gives me great pleasure to award the John Miranda Memorial Scholarship to Chelsea Madeira.
Miss Lisa DeRoja and Judy Davis from the PTO will present the next scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Diman PTO, I'd like to present the following students with scholarships. Jonathan Barnwell, Devin Borges, Cody Camara, Cody Carrero, Joyce Ann Espinola, Cody Ferrero, Lorelai Hessler, Peter Mayers, and James Vacanti. James is not able to be here tonight.
I got it right? Congratulations. Peter? Congratulations.
Mr. Jonathan Root and Mr. Mitch Sweet will present the next scholarship.
Good evening. This is the 5th year that the Diman chapter of Skills USA has sponsored the Dennis Abdow Skills USA Scholarship. This is an annual award, and we thought it was important to name this scholarship for an individual whose reputation and career always had the best interests of the Diman student community at the forefront. Mr. Dennis Abdow is a class of 1960 graduate from the Machine Tool Technology program. His career as an educator and administrator spanned over 30 years with Diman. He was one of the original advisors for the Diman chapter of Vocational Industrial Clubs of America, which is now Skills USA. Mr. Abdow was inducted into the Diman Hall of Fame in 2002 and continues to judge the annual Job Skills Demonstration and Prepared Speech contests. Recipient was determined through their participation as a Skills USA chapter officer and as a perennial competitor at the local, state, and national level. The Diman chapter of Skills USA is pleased to award the Dennis Abdow Skills USA Award in the amount of $1,000 to Lorelei Hudson.
Mr. Andrew Ribello will present the next scholarship.
Could I please have Mrs. DeRoches and her daughter, Rochelle, to the stage, please? This is the Bruce J. DeRoches Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of the DeRoches family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Bruce DeRoches Memorial Scholarship to Lorelei Hetzler and Emma Tavares.
Good evening and congratulations to all graduates of the 2021 class. My family and I are presenting Lorelei and Emma these awards in memory of my father, Bruce James DeRoches. The Scholarship Foundation was founded in 2013 in memory of my father, who was a member of the graduating class of 1978. My dad sadly passed away on June 8th of 2013, 8 years ago yesterday, from a debilitating disease, pancreatic cancer. He was just 55 years old. My dad was a culinary arts major here at Diman. He enjoyed cooking and baking for his family and friends. His special way of showing his talents during holidays and just about at every other family event where he would demonstrate his culinary expertise. His favorite to me was low heat, I still burn everything. In honor of our family and our friends, established this memorial scholarship to be given annually to one or more Diman graduates. And my family and I request, as you embark on your future and your goals, your dreams, keep in mind that life is a gift. It is short, and yes, sometimes challenging. So reach for the stars, embrace your next milestones, and make every minute count. So now, with further ado, it's our privilege and honor to present this year's Bruce DeRoches Memorial Scholarship to Lorelei.
Mr. and Mrs. Rogers will present the next scholarship.
Hello.
Good evening. My name is Mrs. Roberts, and I'm here to present the Thomas Roberts Memorial Scholarship Award, along with my husband, who still likes me. Before we start, perhaps I should share something. During my junior prom, we had those in my day. I was dancing with my date, who bought the corsage and the ticket to the prom. And he was tapped out while we were dancing. was a soldier. And I looked up at him and I said, hello. He crashed the junior prom with the seniors because he was home on medical leave. He had been wounded in the Philippines. And there was no way in heaven that my father, who was also a U.S. Army soldier, would let me go out with another soldier. He had to wear his uniform until he was discharged. So therefore, he would walk me from Deerfield down to the bus station. He pursued me. And he said he married me because he felt sorry for me. No, he didn't. I was a cutie. I was young, and I had a job. So, he's been sleeping on my pillow ever since. But I will give out the best story yet to come for those who have earned the Thomas Rogers Memorial Scholarship Fund. And here we go. Hannah Blanchett. Bowman. Sarah Chigga Audette. Corey Cuvier. Espinola, Sunday Lamar, and Clinton November. Also, Lorelei Hetzler. And Jessica Costa.
We have two more with this award, Emily D'Souza and Trenton Melendez. Please come on up.
I would like to thank all the students that applied to the Thomas Rogers Memorial Scholarship. I wish them all the best of luck and health. I would like to, at this time, inform you that Mrs. Rodriguez and I have been in our stage and given scholarships out for 38 years. I'm really proud of being here at Diman, and I would like to express my gratitude to my committee, which is Roger Dugal, Jonathan Rue, Eddie Texera, and Mrs. Maria Torres. All I got to say is thank you very much.
Mr. Andrew Ribello will present the next scholarship.
That was wonderful. Wonderful job. Good enough? Oh, okay.
I don't think I can follow that up. I can't. Again, two people who have been absolutely incredible at a Diamond. Let's hear it. The next scholarship is the Ryan Barada Memorial Scholarship. Ryan graduated from Diamond in 2014 from the electrical shop. On September 11th, 2014, he lost his life in a tragic motorcycle accident. His mother, Mrs. Fernanda Viveras, established a scholarship in his honor beginning in June of 2015. This year's recipient, Storm Tripp.
Mr. John Narciso will present this next award.
Good evening, everyone. Christopher E. Pacheco, Journeyman Electrical Scholarship. The Diamond Division of Continuing Education is pleased to award the Christopher E. Journeyman Electrical Code Class Scholarship. Christopher was a 2009 graduate in the Outstanding Vocational School of the Electrical program that year. He went on to graduate from the University of Massachusetts and the United States Air Force Flight School. Christopher was a retired First Lieutenant in the United States Air Force, where he served with great distinction as a C-130 pilot. Christopher not only represented the best of the school, but the very best of the nation. He was a shining example of hard work, integrity, intelligence, and love of family, as well as country. The Diamond community was saddened to learn of Christopher's passing in December of 2017. This scholarship was established to recognize a student that personifies Christopher's excellence in both as an electrician and as a human being. Graduates of the electrical program must complete 6 additional 75-hour code modules to qualify for the journeyman exam with the state of Massachusetts. We asked the electrical program instructors to identify a student that would be continuing on in the trade and best represent the work ethic, integrity, and excellence that Christopher demonstrated throughout his life. This year, the electrical instructors identified Aiden Bernier as our recipient of the scholarship, and will be paid also $500 for modular code of the Diamond Division of Continuing Education. We wish you well. Good evening again. The Andrew McCann Memorial Scholarship. The Andrew McCann Scholarship Fund is in collaboration with Diamond Division of Continuing Education, is pleased to offer the Andrew McCain Journeyman Plumbing Code Class Scholarship. Andrew was a senior from Greater New Bedford Vocational Technical High School who has graduated from the class of 2012. Andrew was the captain of both the varsity football team and varsity baseball team. This scholarship is being awarded in his memory to a student which exemplifies passion for the plumbing field, someone who strives for academic success, and who is an avid team player. This are all the traits in which Andrew embodied. Graduates from the plumbing program must complete an additional 6 hours of 75 modules of plumbing journeyman code. I get the same thing. Electricians, plumbers, just one, and the other goes, but I don't want to get too specific with that. Nevertheless, Graduates from the plumbing program must complete 675 hours of classes, modules, to qualify to take the state exam for their journeyman's license. The plumbing department has identified Ross LeBeau as this year's recipient in the scholarship to be for the full course of 500 hours in module 2. Congratulations, Ross. You want me to carry this down for you, bud? Stand up here, smile.
Mr. Fernando De Silva will announce the next award.
Good evening, all. It's always somewhat difficult to decide who gets the scholarship because there's so many wonderful and deserving students here at Diamond. But this year's winner is Sunyan of Lamar. I hope I got it
Mrs. Allison Medeiros and Ms. Deb Kenny will present the next scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Debbie Kenny, and Chuck Medeiros was my brother, Allison's husband. My brother Chuck was a 1976 graduate of Diman in the Culinary Arts program. After graduation, he worked as a machine operator for many years. He returned to Diman, where he worked in the maintenance department for over 22 years, until his passing in April of 2018. Chuck was happy to be back at his alma mater. He took great pride in his work and was eager to help whenever possible. His boisterous voice and contagious laugh still echo in the halls of Diman. In choosing the recipient of this award, we were looking for a student who displays Chuck's strong work ethic, as well as someone who has ambitious goals for the future. It is our pleasure to announce the recipient of the Chuck Medeiros Memorial Scholarship to Cody Ferreira.
Ms. Karen Plitcha will present the next scholarship.
Good evening, graduates, parents, and faculty. It was an unexpected surprise and honor to be asked to spend a few minutes with you this evening. I've long been an admirer of Diman's mission to create career-ready graduates with the skills and knowledge necessary to enter the American workforce. The most basic principle of speech giving 101 is to always apply the KISS rule. Keep it simple and short. You thought I was going to say, keep it simple, stupid, right? Heck no, not with this crowd. You represent America's future. In my 30 years in the United States Air Force, I must have heard this proverb hundreds of times. For want of a nail, the shoe was lost. For want of a shoe, the horse was lost. For want of a horse, the battle was lost. For the loss of the battle, the kingdom was lost. All for the want of a nail. Tonight's award recipients prove the wisdom of those words. Each of you represent that nail. You'll be the workers entrusted to hold our society together. Your decision to enter the challenging fields of plumbing, electricity, HVAC, machine tools, and automotive skills is truly a call to service. Let me explain. During the past year, it quickly became apparent that even though many people were able to work from their home computers, all of us still needed the most basic necessities of life to carry on. Without skilled tradesmen and women, life as we know and appreciate would have come to an end. America's trained and skilled workers were on the front line, providing us with working plumbing, running cars, tools to repair virtually everything, and the heat and AC that let us keep our cool and be comfortable no matter what the temperature. So thank you for choosing to go into a critical trade. I sure hope you're on the other end of the phone line when I need the invaluable services you soon will be able to provide. Trust me, undoubtedly, I will need you in the future. Your responses to my real-life stoppages will save the day. Each of you will definitely be on my speed dial function. Work hard, be kind, and make us and yourselves proud. Congratulations on your achievements. Thank you. On behalf of the Plitka family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Sue T. Plitka Memorial Scholarship to Aidan Bernier, Cody Ferreira, Alexis Medeiros, Matthew Penny, and Storm Tripp.
Mr. Michael Valero will present the next scholarship.
I can take this off, great. Whew. All right. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to congratulate all the students getting awards tonight. My glasses do that help. That's better. I'd also like to acknowledge the parents and guardians. I believe you also deserve credit for the awards your students will be receiving here tonight. Without your guidance and hard work, I'm sure they would not be here being recognized. And as a parent that just had their child graduate from college, I know how demanding this next stage in your child's life will be. Don't worry, you will get some sleep, eventually. Manufacturing has received a bad reputation the past 40 years as a dying industry because of companies moving to other countries and the loss of manufacturing jobs here in Fall River. In a 2018 study by the Manufacturing Institute, it was predicted that by 2028, there would be in excess of 2 million jobs unfilled in manufacturing. That, along with this Gene Haas grant, is proof that advanced manufacturing is not only alive and well, but thriving. Gene Haas founded Haas Automation in 1983 to manufacture machines and tool accessories needed in advanced manufacturing. It is now the largest manufacturer of CNC, computerized numerical control machines in the world. The company is involved in motorsports. It also has the F1 team, Haas F1 team, and in NASCAR they own the Stewart Haas racing team. Gene Haas started this foundation in 1999 after relocating his company to California. Since then, the foundation has awarded over 100 million in grants, most of which support careers in the manufacturing industry. The Gene Haas Foundation has once again donated money to Diman seniors that are pursuing a college degree in advanced manufacturing fields of study. This year, $18,000 was awarded to the class of 2021. To date, Haas has given Diman students $62,000 in the past 4 years. Receiving awards tonight, first will be from electronics, receiving $1,300, Preston DuPont. He will be attending UMass to pursue a degree in computer engineering. Next, from drafting, receiving $2,300, Kaylee Tebow. She will be attending BCC to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. From drafting also, receiving $2,300, Damian Ruiz. BCC for mechanical engineering. From drafting, receiving $2,300, Ryan McGloon. He will be attending BCC to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. From drafting, receiving $2,300, Jordan De Silva. He will be attending BCC for mechanical engineering. From electricity, receiving $2,500, Lorelei Hexler. She's kind of wearing out a path in this runway, isn't she? She will be attending UMass Amherst to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. And then the last two, which are dear to my heart, I've had the pleasure of having them as students, and I truly miss their smiles. Even behind a mask, you could tell they were smiling. From advanced manufacturing, receiving $2,500, Megan Tavares. She will be attending UMass, pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering. And finally, but not least, receiving $2,500, Alexis Medeiros. She will be attending UMass Dartmouth as well in mechanical engineering. That's all. Thank you very much.
Mr. Andrew Rubello will present the next scholarship.
John Maurer Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Maurer family, it gives me great pleasure to award the John Maurer Memorial Scholarship to Cody Camara. John Harrington Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Harrington family, it gives me great pleasure to award the John Harrington Memorial Scholarship to Emma Tavares. Frank W. Hermans Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Hermans family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Frank W. Hermans Memorial Scholarship to Amaris Barboza. The next award is the Steve Blanchette Memorial Scholarship. Mr. Blanchette was a teacher, mentor, coach that exemplified the old school Diamond spirit of hard work, determination, and leadership. This year's recipient of the Steve Blanchette Memorial Scholarship is a senior who demonstrates these qualities. Acting as a leader in student government, shop, and all of his academic classes, this award deservingly goes to Trenton Melendez. Donald Levesque Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Levesque family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Donald Levesque Memorial Scholarship to Isaac Cohen. Fall River Commission on Disability Scholarship. It gives me great pleasure to award the following seniors with $3,000 scholarships towards their college expenses. The recipients are Derek Moniz, Leila Nascimento, Emma Tavares. The Francis J. Quinn Senior Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Quinn family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Francis J. Quinn Senior Memorial Scholarship to Noah Auclair, Devin Borges, Lorelai Hetzler, and Aiden Birmingham. the Walter Stiles Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the family of the late Walter Melanska and Walter Stiles, it gives me great pleasure to award this scholarship to Trenton Melendez. Kudo Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in memory of Emmanuel Kudo. Manny graduated from Diman in 1980 and fit the description of a true vocational student. He was a member of the graphic art shop, but was labeled as a jack of all trades type of individual. Manny was known for his good nature and was loved by all that knew him, professionally and personally. The recipient of this scholarship is Jonathan Barnwell.
Mr. Charles Allaire, Director of the Athletics/Social Media Coordination, will present the next award.
Thank you. It's my privilege to award 2 student athlete awards tonight. Been working on this one all day, so hopefully this works. Sene Juan Lemar and Aiden Vernon. On behalf of the United States Marine Corps, it gives me great pleasure to award the Distinguished Athlete Awards to Lorelei Hetzler and Angus Bowman. The Scholastic Excellence Award. On behalf of the United States Marine Corps, it gives me great pleasure to award the Scholastic Excellence Award to Jai Hamilton. Deja Hamilton.
Final scholarship tonight, Edward and Marta Montleone Scholarship. We missed this one. It's Ryan Valancourt. right, everyone, it's been a long night. I'm sure your hands are hurting from, this is probably, has to be the most clapped night in Diamond history, I'll tell you what. But listen, the kids that are here, the students that are here, they embody the best of what Diamond is. So we are so proud of you guys. We cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Thank you all very much. As everyone is leaving, the Diman Alumni Association does want to present Colleen Dufresne, the organizer of tonight,